Alright, what's up? Voodoo51292 here, coming to you on a rainy and gloomy morning as it is here in the south. And this is my very first channel update number 1. I have a lot of things to talk about. Just want to briefly mention that this is the channel update series, the official start, where you can find everything about the channel. Everything that's going on with the channel can be found right here on this video series, and this is the very first one I'm doing, and we have a lot of things to touch on. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. The very first thing is talk about some of the videos that I've recently put up over the past week, and talk about a few situations. The very first was going to be Call of Duty Black Ops. You'll remember if you watched my Dead Space 2 pushed back because of nonsense video that there was a lot of confusion and miscommunication about me getting Dead Space 2 last Wednesday. That did not happen. I wound up getting it over the weekend. But on Wednesday I went out and rented Call of Duty Black Ops. I wanted to play some multiplayer, and I wanted to rent the game and see if I liked it enough to go ahead and purchase it. So I have a lot of footage up of single player, multiplayer online, and there's also a few videos up of me and my roommate Tyler playing split screen local multiplayer. So there's a good amount of those videos up. I have 2 sets of the single player right now. The second set I play a lot better than the first set, if you're wondering. The second set I started getting the hang of it. And yeah, I really did enjoy Black Ops. I had a fun time with it once I started getting the hang of it. It's addictive, the multiplayer. So yesterday I went ahead online and I ordered myself a copy of Call of Duty Black Ops, and it should be shipped today or tomorrow, and I should most likely have the game by the weekend. And that means that there'll be more videos up of multiplayer, a lot more, and I'll most likely be doing a walkthrough, or not a walkthrough, a playthrough of the campaign to put up. I heard the campaign is pretty short, but it's not too bad on this game, so I'll probably be doing that. So that's the news on Call of Duty Black Ops. I have purchased a copy and should be getting it soon, and there should be more videos coming up in the future. The other thing, which is the big thing, as far as recent videos, is Dead Space 2. I did get the game over the weekend, and I have about half the campaign played through. I'm up to about in the middle of Chapter 7, and there's about 15 chapters in the game. And I have all those videos up. I think there's 20 videos of campaign up. And there's also a good amount of videos of Dead Space 2 multiplayer up that I tried out and filmed and put online. So definitely some good Dead Space 2 videos coming up, and there will be a lot more coming as I finish the campaign through this week. I might have the game done by the end of the weekend, early next week. Again, I don't want to rush through it. I want to really enjoy the game. But I'll probably, since I'm halfway through the game and I've only played it 3 days, I'll most likely be done the game by the end of the week into the weekend. And then I'll put up some more multiplayer videos, and after that, I got the limited edition of the Dead Space 2 game. If you saw my Dead Space 2 unboxing and playthrough introduction video, it came with a free download of Dead Space Extraction, which just happens to be local co-op compatible. So after I finish the campaign of Dead Space 2, I am going to start videoing myself and my roommate Tyler playing Dead Space Extraction co-op. That's a very short rail shooter game, so it shouldn't take very long. But I think it'll be fun and entertaining to get both of us playing and both of our commentaries on it. So that's what's coming up after the Dead Space 2 campaign footage. It would be because it's going to be Dead Space Extraction co-op. Now, there's something very important that I need to touch on here before I move forward, and it's something I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash about and stuff as time rolls on. In my Dead Space 2 campaign, somewhere between parts 10 and 20, I'm not exactly sure which videos. I know one video for sure is part 18. There may be a couple more, I'm not sure. But as you know, I do, when I'm up here at school, I usually have somebody else in the room with me when I'm doing my campaign footage. And it just so happens that last night I had my friend from the dorm come over and watch as I filmed and played Dead Space 2 campaign. Now, he made a couple of very careless remarks regarding a couple of racial remarks. it's really not a big deal. It's really nothing big. He was obviously not serious. We're not racist people at all. I don't want to be associated with that at all. He's not a racist. We're not a racist. It's just one of those things that you say in joking. It was ill-advised. It shouldn't have been said. It's really nothing that offensive, but it can be taken as offensive. I've put up warnings all over my Part 18 video. And again, there may be a couple of other videos, I'm not sure. I just know that one for sure has a couple of those remarks in it. I've talked to him about it. I told him that, we shouldn't, even in joking, those kind of things shouldn't be said. And so that should not be a problem anymore. But I just want to apologize for it. I had a few options when that happened. Obviously, the first one, which would be obvious, is to video edit it and just edit out those parts. Well, the problem with that is I don't have video editing software on my computer. I did try to download a couple of free ones, but I'm not very good with video editing software. I don't know how to work it. I did play around with it for a good while, trying to figure out how to edit it, and I just couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry, I just don't know how to operate the software. Another option, obviously, was just not to put the video up at all. But I didn't figure that was very fair to leave out a whole part of the game just because of a couple of silly remarks that could be taken as offensive even though they weren't meant to be. And that part of the video actually has some pretty important plot stuff in it. It has a really cool fight in it, and it's got some important plot points and things like that, so I didn't figure that was fair, so I went with option 3, and that was to just put up the video as is and just make this video and make sure that I put it on that video that the comments are not meant to be offensive. They are in a joking fashion, of course. We're not racist, but but they can be taken as offensive, and I just want to say that I apologize for them. They're not supposed to be offensive, and in the future I'm going to make that clear that those kind of comments shouldn't be said on my videos, and those shouldn't be a problem anymore. It's only on that one part, maybe a couple of other ones, I'm not really sure, so it's not really a big deal, but I just want to make sure that everybody understands the situation with that. So that's it for the recent videos. My future plans for the videos. After Dead Space and Call of Duty is over, I have kind of the whole month of February where really nothing's going on as far as games that I'm going to play. I'm not going to do Killzone 3. I wasn't a huge fan of Killzone 2. I know that's really surprising. So I'm not going to do Killzone 3. But there is a game coming out at the end of February that I really want to check out, and it's called Bulletstorm. And it's a game that looks interesting, and it's probably a game that I'm going to wind up renting and doing a playthrough on YouTube. That's not a definite, but I really don't have anything going on as far as me playing games towards the end of February into March. So Bulletstorm is a game I'm looking at renting to get and do a playthrough of that. There's another game coming out where I kind of have the same deal going on. That would be Crysis 2 in March. That I'm eyeing to rent and do a playthrough of because it looks very interesting, both those games, and obviously I don't have enough money to go out and buy both of them, so I'm thinking of renting those games and doing playthroughs. It's not guaranteed, but it's probable. I'll say that now, and that obviously as the time progresses and we get closer, my current update videos will talk about that more. A guaranteed playthrough I'm doing where I'm going to have a lot of footage from multiplayer to campaign to local campaign to all kinds of stuff is going to be Portal 2. I've already pre-ordered Portal 2. It's being released in April. I'm very excited about the release, and that game is going to be guaranteed lots of footage up here on YouTube of Portal 2, but that obviously is months away, so I need something to fill the gap between now and Portal 2. I'm not going to be doing Fear 3. I never really got into the Fear series. My roommate Tyler does. He loves the series, and he's going to be playing Fear 3. I'm going to be watching him playing Fear 3, and will probably tell you what I thought about the game in a channel update video shortly after. I'm not going to do a full game review because I didn't play the game, so I can't really talk about the experience of playing when I really didn't play the game. So anyway, that's the future. Obviously, way down the road, there's games like Uncharted 3, Resistance 3, Elder Scrolls 5, all coming out at the end of the year. Bioshock Infinite coming out early next year, but obviously that's a really long time away, but those videos will also be up here at the end of the year. And there's just really one more quick thing I want to touch on here before we end channel update number 1, and that's just a remark I have. I've been looking at my videos, and they haven't been getting a whole lot of views. Obviously, I'm kind of new, but on a few videos, and they seem to be multiplayer, Dead Space 2 multiplayer, and I think Call of Duty split screen multiplayer. On some of the videos I've been getting more views for, I've had a couple of dislikes on my videos. Now, that's something I don't mind. I mean, obviously, if you don't like my video, then you don't like it, and you're very free to click the dislike button. But it's just something that I want to ask that people do as a courtesy to me. If you watch the intro to my channel video, you'll know that I explained in there how I want this channel to be entertaining, and I want to make it better and better and better as I move forward, based on the viewers' input. Well, if you just dislike my video and you don't leave a comment and you just leave, that doesn't help me out, because then all that tells me is, okay, somebody's not liking what's going on here, but it's not telling me why. And if you don't tell me why, I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do about it if I don't know what you dislike about the video. So I would ask that if you do dislike my video or anything I'm doing on the channel, to please just leave me a nice comment or something explaining why. Just tell me why you clicked that dislike button. What wasn't that you weren't liking? Did you not like the way the game was being played? Did you not like the game? Did you not like my commentary on it? What didn't you like? And then I can take that and I can, probably answer them in channel update videos as we go along, and try to correct them, so that more people get enjoyment out of them. Yeah, just please leave me a nice comment explaining the situation, explaining why you didn't like it, and I'll try to fix it in the future. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for channel update number 1. Check back probably next week for channel update 2, or I'm sure I'll be wrapping up Dead Space 2 footage, probably delving into Call of Duty Black Ops footage, and also you can expect one of my full and honest game reviews coming up of Dead Space 2 once I've beaten it and beaten Extraction. That way I can talk about all the parts of that game. So you can expect that on the way, coming next week at some point. Thank you guys for checking me out, and keep looking for those Dead Space 2 videos, and I will see you next week on channel update 2.